guys, today sometimes you might have some stuff that you don't really need, or you need them but you want to disguise them as something. So I'm going to teach you how to do that. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to disguise this pen as, can you guess why? Not this pen. We're going to get a pencil. We're going to disguise a pencil as something. And you will see what it is. So first, you're not really going to be able to change out the pencil. I mean, you might. Probably not. Here, I have this pen here. But I'm trying to find a nice, sharp pencil that I will be able to use for a little. So do I have any pencil sharpeners? No. I have this dollar though. But that's not what I'm looking for. Alright. So if you don't have a pencil like me, you can use a pen. Like this one. So we're gonna grab this and you're going to need paper. Okay? I'm not a big fan of using paper and then never using it again. That's not the case today. Today, we're definitely going to use this paper again. Oh, and if you haven't, I'm going to actually take this one out. I made a little book here. I made my own book. So I will actually read this book to you in a different video too. That's not what this video is about, though. It's not about me reading books. I'm just trying to find a good piece of paper that would be nice. So, trying to find paper. This piece of paper, and I wrote something on it, so I'm just gonna, we don't need a lot of paper. We only need a little bit, so this part we can make. So it has to be big and a little bit bigger than the actual pen. But you want to make sure that your pen is going to be able to have its tip being able to stick out, okay? So you can still write with it. So what I'm going to do, you're going to need 2 pens to do this. So I'm going to take my other pen and kind of outline it here. I'm going to outline my pen that I have here so I know where to put it afterward. Because when I'm doing this, I want to know at all times where my pen is supposed to be at. So after I've done that, you need glue. But what kind of glue, you may be asking? Well, actually, we don't really need glue, but what we do need is tape. Alright, so wait 1 second. Let me get some tape. You can use clear tape. It doesn't really matter what tape you use. I'm just using this tape because I have it here on hand. So put your pen in the spot that we marked and tape it on like that or something like that. And we will just, so this piece of tape here, I'm gonna actually tape this piece here. Wait 1 second. I got it off. I just needed a little time so I can get that off. So what I'm gonna do is basically what I'm gonna do. Oh no, it folded. No, don't fold, don't fold. It's fine. I can just use a small piece of tape. It doesn't really matter. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna take this piece of tape. I'm gonna stick it onto this here. Then I'm gonna roll it and do that so it sticks like this. And then I'm just gonna keep on rolling. Gonna keep on rolling, And if that happens to you, well then you're gonna have to be using more tape than you think. You don't want so much, so you need to hold this tight. And this should go on an angle like this. Now you can take your tape here, make sure it's tight, and tape it on. Take a new piece of tape here because I really need to get this going. I'm gonna go for a second. Got it. Did it. So now I'm gonna stick this up just like that. So now at the back, it should look something like this. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna fold it. Oh, and I can feel where this is. So I'm gonna take my other pen here and kind of do that. And then I'm going to run. 3, 2. I'm back, guys. So where you made that crease, you can get your scissors and you can cut right on that line, just like this. You should still have just a tiny bit. If you don't, that's a-okay. Now I brought this tape here because I think this is gonna just be so much easier to cut off. So I have these two pieces. And I can do one side here and just do like that. And then another side here and do that. There's that little snip and then snip. Just like that. Now, what you could do is here, so I recommend just grabbing this tape now. So we're gonna cover this all in this blue tape. Blue is a nice color. If you have another color of tape, then use that. But I'm just I only kept this on until I was gonna need to go downstairs and then get some scissors and then I can get the tape because I had to rip the other tape. It's just this thingy. I need to get this piece off of me. Get off. There. So I'm gonna grab my piece of tape like this and do that. Actually, I'm gonna start it all the way from here, from the tip with my pen, and then do that. Mine is still sticking, so it's a good thing. Just like that. But now we have to cover the whole thing. So let's get doing this. Right. I've done this, and now I just probably need one more thing of tape. just to get this done. So I'm just gonna, you can put extra tape because the better the tape, the more the tape, it actually sticks better, and the paper or the tape that you put on will hopefully not fall off. Will have a less chance of falling off. Then I can just snip off this top part here. So this is what my pen looks like right now. But here it's kind of, something. So I'm actually gonna do a cool little thing here. I'm gonna a thin piece here. I'm gonna draw a little flower on it. I recommend using a black marker, but you don't have to. But I just recommend doing that. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw a little flower. I'm actually gonna do it like this, just so it's easier. My little flower. There, my little flower. Then after that, you can try using color pencil. Let's see. Yeah, color pencil works. Just gonna color in here. This is my colors. My little flower. I'm gonna take the screen here, color in the leaves that I put on to the side. Maybe add some here and some yellow, of course, for the inside of the flower. There. After I have gotten my flower here, I can find, so since this part is kind of wiggly, I can just stick my flower on here. But I'm gonna have this little flower on this whole thing. Now, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna take this piece of paper here that have writing on it. So I'm gonna take this, snip the little piece, and I'm gonna cover it with the tape completely. And I'm gonna draw another flower on it. You can draw anything. I just wanna draw a little flower because I think it's just gonna be a nice simple thing. But some people say that the simplest things are the best. And I sometimes agree. And I agree. So I'm just going to do that because it's a simple thing and it does look really cute too. So. So this whole thing, front and back, has to be covered with tape. So, because this is not gonna be an ordinary cute little different pen. So this pen is it still looks like a pen, but we're disguising it. So we're disguising it as a normal pen too. But we're going to be able to put stuff in the pen. So we're disguising the pen as a pen that we can put things in the pen. So this thing is like, it's going to be a pocket. But, we need to draw a little flower or something here. So I'm going to actually use this now. I'm going to draw my little flower stem here. This line, and maybe another. And then petal, 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 petal. And just a cute little dots all around the middle. Alright, now I'm going to do this again. I'm going to color in the stem of the flower. Take my yellow, color in the middle. And of course, I'm going to do pink this time. Just because pink is a nice color. It's really cute. there, this is my little flower. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna pick the highest point. So here is my height. This here, it's not the highest point. Actually, remember this whole thing? We're gonna take that. We're gonna put it in. So this here, it's going to be like this. So we still need our tape, a nice blue tape. Takes like small little strips, kind of like this, and put that here. Three more strips, and two more strips. So for this, some here. Now this last piece, this last little strip here. It's still a cute little pen, but it's also a little pocket. But the thing is here, you need to get these things. So these are just not wanting to stay. So I have to add a very nice big piece of tape here to make it want to stay. But I can still put things in here. I can take my other little piece of tape here. Can just put it up here too. So now I can put something in here. So how about we make something to put in here? And I can draw, look, I just drew that. So how about we make something to put in here? So we're going to make some notes, some notebook paper kind of, but they're going to be small so they can fit. So we're going to cut out little rectangle, or these. I'm going to take mine here, and just cut right like this around. Just because we just want a whole bunch of these. I'm going to take another, maybe, yeah, here. Cut there, and cut there. And maybe here. Yeah, let's do right there. Cut there, cut there, and cut there. So we have a few little sheets of this notebook paper that I call up. Cute little sheets. I think we can make one more of this one here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take them all and I'm gonna we're just gonna all stack them up here. And this is just small notes that we can write in. So if we want to, like, I don't know, write down, if you're doing an investigation or something, you can write down some clues and that kind of stuff. So I can put my notes in here. And make sure this isn't, the notes won't fall. So you can make another little strip here. And just do your little stick and stick it right on. And then to grab them, you can just poke your fingers in and grab them, just like that. So I'm gonna draw a little flower here. Do this little thing here. Can draw some grass. And this is my little drawing that I made here. Put it closer to the camera. So yeah. And you can make a whole bunch of these. So I have all this paper here that I can just grab and cut. It doesn't matter if there's words on it, because I mean you can erase it, because if some of the words are in pen, if some of them are in pen, that doesn't really matter. You can color over it. Just don't use paper for no reason. That's what I'm trying to say, because paper is made from trees, and a lot of people cut down trees. So make sure if you're gonna use paper, use it a lot and keep it for a while. So then you don't have to waste some trees, because if you're just gonna use it and you scribble on a piece of paper and you didn't need it, but you bought it, and then stores are gonna like, oh, I need to restock on paper, because everybody was buying it, and then just more and more trees need to be cut down, because people are gonna say, I don't have any more paper, can you please go cut down a tree and make it for me or something? Just more trees, and and trees create oxygen. Most of the oxygen in the world is from the Amazon rainforest. Half of it is in Brazil. So yeah, I basically know. So just remember, be kind to the environment, and the environment will be kind to you. Alright, so here I have a whole bunch of paper. I'm going to be making way more of these, but just for the sake of this video, I'm just going to leave it with that. But I have so many little notepads or little cards. If you want to make a notepad, here's what you have to do. These have to be cut at the exact size. So cut these at the exact size here, so you can make a little notepad. This is actually just how you make it. You take this and a teeny tiny strip of paper, and then you just stick it on like that. And there's your notepad. The little notepad, the little notepad, the little notepad. So then you can just do this, each one of these. These things can fall out, but if you stick this hard, it's not going to fall out without you pushing. Okay, and you can make a cover for it. So for the cover, what you want to do is you want to take your whole entire notepad here and just lay it here. And then just cut out the tape, the exact perfect size of the notepad. There, now you have this. And now you can, since I'm going with the theme of flowers, I'm going to make another flower. This time it's going to be a red flower, but I'm still going to use this and my yellow. This time I'm not going to do an outline. I'm just going to draw from scratch here. Green. But I will use this. I will do this outline actually, so it just looks a little neater. So I'm gonna color in here. So I'm gonna do a little line here in each of the leaves, just because I like putting these lines in the leaves. You totally don't have to. You don't have to do any flowers if you don't want to. You can draw a motorcycle. I don't know, whatever you want. I just want to do these flowers because it's a quick and easy thing, and flowers are really pretty, in my opinion. So this is my little notepad. And on the back, a lot of notepads are brown at the back. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to color in with this all brown, but lightly. So then I can, if I wanted to, I could color on it too. I could draw a little heart or a flower, a heart, whatever you want. But I'm not going to. So here's my little notepad. So you can put your little notepad in here. And then you can easily grab it. And if you're having trouble, you can actually push this apart, and there, I have my little notepad. And then I pull it out, I open up to a page, and I can write because this is my pen. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this little notepad whenever you make one of your own. And yeah, but we're not done yet, because we still have more things that you can do with this. So, you already have your notepad, you have your pen, but you still want to add more things. But since this pocket is pretty big, I mean, we can make a pocket on this side. So, let's do the same thing. We're going to cut out a square. Snip, there. Maybe a little smaller. Whoa! Scissors fell. No. Scissors. Okay, now that I got my scissors back, retrieve my scissors, cut, snip. And I'm just going to take a whole bunch of this tape and just tape it right on. You can fold the tape as much as you need to. Like here, I need to fold it. I can fold this in, this tape. It takes more tape now. So this whole thing needs to be covered in tape so it doesn't look too much like paper. It looks just more like tape, 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 tape. Which is a good thing because that's what we need. We want it to be very tapey. And anyway, if you bring a pen to school or something, and then, if nobody else is gonna have a pen like yours. Alright, now that I've done that, I'm gonna draw another little flower just to stick with the theme. Okay, I'm gonna use my marker now. So this, my little stem, that. There. Actually, I need to put the little dots. Now, my yellow again, color. I'm gonna do purple. I haven't done purple yet, I wanna do it. So I'm going to color in all these petals, because petals are pretty. Get a different green, like let's sharpen this, add some to the side here. Done. Now I'm going to get my pen. And this is going to be where my pocket is. So I need my tape again. Remember, 3 strips. So when I do my strips, I'm going to hold it like this. First, strip number 1. You can put it here on the side of the table. And I can do strip number 3. Sometimes you need more. So I'm just going to keep making them until I run out with my tape. Probably going to have like 5 strips. Strip number 3. Strip number 4. And strip number 5. So I'm going to put these all down on the table. Sometimes you just need a whole bunch of strips. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of my strips and I'm going to put it at the bottom. A lot of times strips don't really hold that well. So that's okay. But strips can be a good thing. So we're going to take a bigger piece, this is a strip. Like something that isn't really a strip, but I mean, it holds. Right, now we need we'll take a little strip here. No, but you need to try not to cover up any of your designs. Then if you I'm going to take out my notepad real quick, just so I can do this here. So these strips are, so I'm going to put some strips down here at the bottom here, just like that. For some reason I thought my door was open, I don't know why. Put down strips at the bottom because it makes a little layer. and it makes it look better. Add all my strips to the bottom. Now I need to take some of these, a little bigger than strips, like 2 strips. We really don't want to cover up the designs. So make sure when you add these, try to not cover up designs. If you cover up a little bit, you can recolor it, but like go over onto the tape that you covered it with. But like try not to have to cover it. But sometimes you're just gonna have to cover it. So I have to cover my flower here, my strip flower. But that's okay. I can color another little flower over it. So I'm gonna draw this, some little petals, that, 3 dots. Color this. And my yellow. Now the green. And I'm going to do red again because that's what the color was before. I just had to cover it because I had no more room. So, there. I think I have to add a little more. This might cover a little bit of my pink flower, but not as much as the red, because the red flower I had to cover completely. So here I can finish all that. Now, where's my pink? Oh, I'm going to color it in. Color it in. And then do here, and the line, and then the green. There! And now I have one on the back side too. So I have a whole bunch of pockets. There's actually one right here too, in the middle, that I didn't even notice I had. But I'm going to actually try to stick it together because there's tape on it, so I don't really want that. So what you can do is you can get a small strip. This has to be a strip, and then you can just like tape like that. Alright, so here's my little notepad. I'm gonna color it a little more brown, just cause. There. This tiny notepad here. I can put it in there. And then you can make more than one notepad for this. So I can make one here and a whole bunch of other notepads in here. But what I'm going to teach you how to make something pretty cool. So we're going to keep with our tape. So you know how we're not going to make an eraser, but we're going to have an eraser for this. So get a big eraser that you have and cut off the tip of the eraser. Because sometimes, what if you have, so sometimes when you sharpen a pencil so much, I have a teeny tiny pencil at school. I would show it to you if I had it here. And if you put it in your pen pouch thingy, you need to erase some. What if you need to erase? So I have this, but I don't want anything to fall apart. So I'm gonna make this actually smaller because it's too big. It's like half of the size. So actually even smaller than that. So I need to get this to stick. That's my issue. Because I don't know how you get this to stick. It's like tape to stick onto an eraser. If you guys have, please tell me in the comments, because I don't know how. Oh, there. You just push really, really hard. I didn't think it was going to be that easy. But keep holding it until you have, so it stays for a little. Just hold it to make sure it stays for, like, just make sure that it's going to stay, so you should hold it, and then you can let go. after you're gonna get it. So now you can start snipping all of this. So this is gonna hold it together, and this is gonna match with the theme. And we need to draw a little something on it. So let's draw one more, or another flower. So I don't know if this is gonna be the last flower, because we've made so many flowers. I do not think I will ever again forget how to draw a flower after today. I have drawn so many flowers. Can I do, what color should I do that's different? I'm gonna do a magenta pink. I don't know if it's gonna do. This, I have a feeling the tape is gonna rip because it's an eraser, but it's sticking for not staying. Not sticking. Well, it is sticking, but it's not what I'm trying to say. And now that I'm done with my little eraser, I can, and you just hope that it fits in your pouch. And if it does, that's amazing. Then, well, you might be like, well, Samira, I can't get it out. Oh no, how do I get it out? Well, this is how you get it out. You get a pen or a pencil and you do that. So, but the first thing before we do anything is we can figure out a way to get it to stay. So you need a little bit of tape. And so it blends in so it doesn't look white on the top. You'll put it in. So we take this and do this. So you can still erase with this part here. This back side of it, you have to make sure that it isn't visible, that it's white, or whatever color it is. So it looks just like, well, the tape that you've been using for the whole pen. After you've done that, take another piece and cut it like this. And then do that. And you might be wondering, why in the world, Samira, why am I doing this? Isn't it just wasting the tape? Well, it's not. But the first thing, we don't want too big of it. Just need like that. So now we can put it in. And then I can pull it off with that. And then you can just flip up this, grab on, and pull. Then you have your little eraser and you can erase. Alright, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give a big thumbs up. Click the notification bell down below so you get notified when new videos come up. Bye!